Hi VC, George Allen, vinyl LPs and CDs coming to you from my wonderful tornado room in Middle Tennessee after a short, I don't know if it was short, Christmas break, 8 days, 9 days, however I was gone. Anyhow, thought I'd make a short video because I've just been itching to make one. I've been trying to catch up on everybody else's since I got back. Just haven't been able to do it. And, you know, when you're gone, time marches on and there's a lot to catch up on. So, as I was driving around yesterday, trying to pick up mail that was held and do grocery shopping because our fridge was empty, and my wife was trying to catch up on laundry, I was listening to some CDs in the car, and I thought I'd just do this short video to show you what I was listening to, because I was going here, there, and everywhere. So, let me begin. Something I hadn't listened to for a while, and boy, I missed it, because it was wonderful and great. And, well, in the car, how great's it going to sound? You know, I was driving my wife's Honda CRV, and not a bad stereo in it. But, you know, nothing tremendous. But anyhow, Miles Davis, Jack Johnson. I missed listening to this. I grabbed it because I hadn't listened to it for a while. Nothing like Kinda Blue, that's for sure. Similar in vein to Bitches Brew. Hey, that kind of rhymes with Kinda Blue. I wonder if he knew that when he gave it that title. Anyhow, wonderful, wonderful music on this. Similar in vein to Bitches Brew, but a little more, I don't know, how do I describe it? Anyhow, in that vein. Really, really ripping music, I'll tell you. Nothing like Kinda Blue, as you are familiar with Bitches Brew, and if you're familiar with this, you know what it's like. Miles on trumpet, Steve Grossman on soprano sax, Herbie Hancock playing some kind of newfangled organ. Said he walked and stopped by the studio, and Miles says, I want you to play that organ. Herbie looked at it and said, I've never played that before. And Miles insisted he played it, so he did. John McLaughlin on guitar. Of course, John McLaughlin, great guitar player. Michael Henderson on bass, and the great Billy Cobham on drums. Terrific, terrific. One song on each side of the album, or guess what? On the CD, 2 songs on one side. Haha, about that. There's the original cover from the album. Of course, most of you are probably familiar with the story of Jack Johnson, and that's what I guess gave Miles the thinking behind putting this all together. It is truly some dynamic music, and I loved listening to it. I forgot how really great it was. Love this a lot. Okay, that was the first one I listened to. Next one. Different, but kind of in the same vein, but more like funky soul. Tower of Power, Sold Out. Great band. I think this goes back to the 90s. Not sure of the exact date. Mid-90s maybe. Great songs. Digging on James Brown. I love that song. Digging on James Brown. Keep Coming Back was one of their big songs off this. Great group of musicians. You couldn't look for another great bunch of musicians like this. And great horn section, great percussion section. Try and remember the drummer's name. That was one of the things that attracted to me of these guys at first. What was his name? Bum, bum, bum. Herman Matthews. Herman Matthews. I heard him with somebody else, and then I was reading, being a drummer, I read in Modern Drummer that he was with Tower of Power. So I had to pick this up, and I fell in love with it years ago. Bought it, so I had pulled this out to listen to. Tower of Power, sold out. And last but not least, you're going to think I'm off my rocker or something, but with all the talk about McCartney 3, I thought I'm going to grab George Allen's favorite McCartney album, and that's Band on the Run. And in my humble opinion, that's George Allen's humble opinion, of all the McCartney releases, this is my favorite. And that's just the way I am. I'm an old fuddy-duddy, and I'm allowed to think the way I think. And that's the purpose of the VC, to express our own opinions, right? And I just think that this has some of the best group of songs, his best songwriting. I think his collaboration with Denny Lane was just something else. This is the 2010 remaster. I like it a lot, and I really think that his collaboration with Linda and Denny was excellent. I love this CD a lot, better than McCartney 3. So take that, my opinion, and then I'm sticking to it. So anyhow, that's what I was listening to. And I hope you all have a happy new year. It's a great time at the end of this year. Put all our troubles behind us. Look forward to a new year and resolve to each and every one of us. I try and look at myself in the mirror and say, George, what can you do better? How can I improve myself? There's a lot of things we can't change. You know, we just don't have the control over other people, but we have control over ourselves. So let's see what we can do to help improve ourselves. Okay? Take care. Be good. Be good to your families. And guess what happens? When you treat other people well, they'll treat you well. Okay? Love y'all. Take care. Bye-bye.